House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany criticized the mayor for her response to Chicago's gun violence.
And under this president, will take action, and the derelict mayor of Chicago should step up and ask for federal help because she's doing a very poor job at securing her streets.
How are you all?
Hey Karen,
My peace, my folks. Family, social media, family. Being a whatsoever racist, but then not necessarily being a whatever walks of life, fashion to society, or lifestyle preference. Ooh, yeah. You better recognize and realize. Can I get an amen to that? Because not anybody and everybody can or could possibly be considered as being my family or peeps and folks, as in family, social media family. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I had me quite a bit of so no, I tell y'all, well, you ain't no doubt about it. Of some urban legend horror stories in my day. Coming on up as a shorty. You know, as an itsy bitsy little kid, an innocent child that had yet to figure out the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, the ons and offs. Whatever I ever said, what goes on in this here world, baby, you better recognize and realize because the life you say may be your own. You gotta choose your battles. As the old saying goes, can I get it, man? Yeah. Clap your hands. And give praises to the Lord. Man upstairs. We missed court. This is the notification. The real man. Told him to report to the courthouse. Yeah, how y'all doing, peace, folks? So to me, the family being a whatsoever racist, but then not, as I said before, so I say, but then not necessarily being a whatever walks of life, fashions of society, or lifestyle preference. And being of the old, younger, like of both of the two sexual genders, of males and females, represent not only the human species, but the global community. As we have it here. With this here, host 911 here of our new millennium, of this apocalyptic day and age, and where's the doomsday clock is now at a few minutes to midnight compared on to how formerly previous were prior to this, it was at 1:45 midnight. For these rather biblically prophetic times. Ah, yeah! Can I get an amen? Just coming at you. You know? If you is a fold and a friend, then come strong or leave it at home. Ah, yeah! A spokesperson for Cook County Court Clerk Dorothy Brown, who handles notifications, did not respond. I did say where the doomsday clock is at a couple few minutes midnight compared on our phone previous prior to them was at a quarter midnight.
Report claims that hackers are targeting
for this apocalyptic day and age, for these end times, these last and evil days, for the end of the world, the second coming of Christ our Lord and Savior, the Messiah. Ah, yeah. Can I get an amen? Ah, yeah. Kudos to our Lord and Savior.
Summer is here. Bring on the epic
Real
savings
man.
at the Hyundai Epic Summer Sales Event. Right
But then how y'all doing? How you feel? Huh? Well, hopefully everybody is feeling at least okay. Not better yet to be said to be feeling all right. Not best of all to be said to be feeling blessed and stressed, more blessed and stressed, and too blessed to possibly become or be stressed. You and yours, your family and friends, and hopefully me and mine likewise as well, all the same, or whatever I have said. You gotta speak correct, proper standard English grammar, being of American dialect, or some such qualities and quantities or not. Then that's baby Google there. Baby Google, baby Google, baby Google. God takes care of babies and food, but then you gotta watch those babies and those animals, pets, dogs and cats when the weather's temps become just ever too hot and humid. But then notice the title for this particular present, social media website address, broadcast of my own as a president on time. But we'll get back to that in due time, you know. Again, look at this here. This water looking all special.
I'm shopping for a house and can't believe
Hold it
I'm
down.
grown-up stage. The how on earth do people afford college stage? Or the
Yeah, but again, y'all, I guess whatever
no matter which stage of life you're in,
that my person
first neglect
can or
is
could possibly speak upon,
knowledge
bit of
is
one
next.
social matter of an issue at hand, part of the pun was intended. None have been meant. No offense or disrespect is meant to be directed at possibly any past, present, and or future sexual assault victims or rape victims of whatsoever races and whatever walks of life, fashion, society, lifestyle preferences, especially if they be a woman and children, even so a man.
At the Great Escape will
For
deliver
that I
inside
mentioned
your patio
last,
furniture right
but
in
then
your
in other
backyard.
words,
Right now,
regardless of whatever argument that
that
could come to mind of topic of discussion to be debated, be it controversy or not, or be it a plague upon any given society, a country, nation, represent the global community that has yet to be resolved, if it has not been already, or be able to speak upon, more than that, or a couple few conversations and dialogue with the different views, many different views and opinions associated with some of such, for that or some of such, they give them on time. But then don't kill the messenger. I'm just here to deliver. And hopefully with that much less usage of profanity, much rather than instead of with that much more cuss
For the
words.
first time in decades,
If
the
I were
average
to
rate on a
employ
30-year
uses or
fixed-rate
use some
mortgage
such
has
of
fallen below
that
3%.
being otherwise
Today,
of a
Freddie Mac
nature,
reported the average rate is now
for that
2.98%.
the last mentioned, then hopefully it would be of the ones
To
being
the
of which
Fed's
are
efforts to pump
or
trillions
is
of
mentioned
dollars
in
into the market during the COVID-19
God's
pandemic.
word, the good book,
The New York Times reports that
the
mortgage
book of
applications
all books,
have
the
risen
best
to levels
book,
previously seen in
the good
2008.
book being God's book,
However, experts are warning
the word
rise
of God,
virus cases
BIBLE, the
and
basic instruction
economic
before
recovery,
leaving earth,
that could hurt
regarding making
home
reference to
buyers.
salvation and deliverance in Christ, our Lord and Savior, Messiah, the deliverer, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, the Prince of Peace, the Rabbi of Rabbi. Ah, yeah, baby. Can I get an amen? Give glory to him. Not to y'all, but to him. All praises to the Almighty. Almighty God.
CBS
The best good order direction. Our Lord and Savior Christ,
Most
Messiah, deliverer.
retailers already require them here in Illinois. The CBS policy goes into effect.
Then, as I was like saying, more was less, as I think of it with that in my mind's intention to try to backtrack here with reason no further. Then, and also I go on, continue where and when that my person had last left off to finish up as a complete form of who was prior live on that same word. And well, I was like saying more words of less, before I lose my
In
train of
Georgia,
thought somehow.
Governor Brian Kemp is going to court to block Atlanta from requiring.
But then likewise, for the last mention, I was saying hopefully I would use less cuss words, but then hopefully likewise let it be said and say for record, hopefully I would that much less likely sound off like, someone such one being a whom supposed to be a believer in God as a Christian, aka Protestant. No, don't even go there, don't even try it, don't even think it. If anything, may I sound more like the believing God Christian, aka Protestant, as I am, but what I meant to say, hopefully I would not sound off a Protestant, the plainer part of devil's advocate, as that's to even the prodigal son, is what I meant to say. Compared to how, the worst of two evils is the likes of false brethren, supposed or so-called holier than thou of modern day religious Pharisees and Sadducees, or religious phonies, or wolves and sheep's clothing, snakes in the grass, or the same. Those religious church hypocrites, religious shysters, religious charlatans, religious chameleons, religious con artists, the worstest of unbelievers and unbelievers, being the deceivers who pretend to be believers in God as a Christian, aka Protestant. Therefore, they themselves being of those to be considered among the likes would be thought of as being likewise as well all the same. However, it said being of the worst of the worst is across the devil worshippers, being of who make up the majority of churchgoers or whatsoever religious denomination, from the pews to the pulpits of members and visitors alike, you know, being of the closet devil worshippers, the majority of churchgoers or whatsoever religious denominations. As I have said, or so I said again.
More ways to fund your account.
And now that I've gotten the preliminaries out the way, being the basic intro, let me get to speaking upon some of such matters now to come to mind. No, hopefully with greater glory than otherwise being alive. Hi!
I'm Richard Wickstrom here at Wickstrom Lincoln of Barrington.
God is good, huh?
The all-new Lincoln Aviator.
Oh,
Available
yeah.
seating for up to 7.
I'm feeling you, Lord. Give it to me, God. Give it to me, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Stick it to me, Lord. And stuff it in me, Lord. Stick it to me. Oh, give it to me. Stick it to me, Lord, and stuff it in me, Lord.
That's why they trust Raid and Roach to quickly protect their family.
Oh, my God.
America's most trusted.
So wonderful, so great,
Johnson.
so good, ever so blessed. Oh, Lord, when you give it to me like nobody, nothing else can give it. Oh, Lord, you always have my better interest in mind. I know that I should give it up to you. Then come on to anyone and anything. You are ever so fine. Our Lord and Savior the Christ, the Messiah, deliverer, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, the Prince of Peace.
You may deserve compensation.
Oh, give it to me, Lord. Give it to me, Lord. Oh, Lord, give it to me. Give it to me, Lord. Oh, that feel good, Lord. Oh, Lord, you know what I like. Give it to me. Oh, Lord. Take it from me. Whatever that could hinder my Christian growth. Sticking stuff it in me, Lord. That big, meaty, juicy, hairy blessing of Christian growth. Of a Protestant persuasion. I gotta bend over for you, Lord. Get down on my knees and fold my hands in prayer. Give it to me, Lord. And get deep behind me, devil. Only God's supposed to be back there watching my back. Give it to me, Lord. I'm feeling you, Lord. You make me want to dance. www.godhatesfags.com. You make me want to dance, Lord. Put your loving arms around me, Lord. Lord. Lord God, that feels so good.
On the opposite side of Lori's, and we hear from
do me better than a gay pedophile Catholic priest that could possibly molest an underage male minor of an adolescent or teenager, or yet a preteen boy of whatsoever race and whatever walk of life, fashion, or society, lifestyle preference. Give it to me, Lord. www.godhatesfags. I said www.godhatesfags.com.
That was the first
Lord. When the Lord be hoovering over you like an alien from outer space, not like one of them rapist aliens kidnapping humans and raping them, especially when it comes to human, women, and children. No, not like one of them rapist aliens or fallen angels or demons. Oh, Lord. Oh, that feels so good, Lord. I surrender, Lord. I surrender. It's not like the Lord gonna come to you like a male sexual predator, animal monster character, and be like it back of you and put a knife to your throat and be like, saying, this is a stick up. Don't make it a murder.
As we were on the call,
Because I'm going to be jugging at you and you're going to accept all that have to give. Get it.
So witnesses.
Anyway, though, y'all on a serious note of interest, though, I'll be like saying, it's going to be a scorcher tomorrow. It's going to be a scorcher for the next few days and nights in a row. The weather's temps for this time of year, be it natural or man-made for that matter, is supposed to push up to 90 something and to 100 or more. So get you a bunch of these here. You know, you hear what I'm saying? Get 16 ounce or 20 ounce bottles of bottled water. Throw these bad babies in the freezer in your fridge. Let it chill overnight. Get rock cold hard so that next morning, as well, you put some in your fridge on the lower levels below your freezer so you can have something cold to drink before you can start out. But have this, especially if it be rock cold hard in your freezer. After you freeze it overnight, then take it out the freezer, go through the day with it, put it in your book bag or so, you know. And when the weather's temps be getting to pushing 90 something, 100, and you white people, y'all should know to do that more than any other races of people's person, you know. So I have to spell it out for you. 16 ounce or 20 ounce bottles of bottled water. Put it in your freezers or your fridge. You hear what I'm saying? Not the lower, but the upper part. Put in your freezers or your fridge and let it chill overnight. What I mean to say, they get rock hard cold. Ice be like block of ice in the bottle. The water froze, become like a block of ice in the bottle. So that when you step out, you gotta have 2 or 3 of these babies in your book bag, you know. In some bag, you go out in the street, and then when the weather's temperature be like heating up, and slowly but surely, the water will start to thaw, and you have some ice cold water. You just crack that cap open, and you chilling. Ain't nothing sweating. You ain't gotta worry about sweating like a wet chicken. I sweat like a white boy more often than not, you know. When the weather's temperature become ever so hot as damn hell. But I had that ice cold, you know, the ice cold water, you know, the water froze up in the bottle, become like ice in the bottle, and over a period of hours it start to thaw, and then I see that it still be ice in there and the water be cold. Man, that's some good drinking. Then when the weather's temperature gets so hot and you feel the sweat coming out your pores, you crack that baby open and cool off, drinking that ice cold water from what you had put in the freezer, your fridge, you know, some 16 ounce, 20 ounce bottles of bottled water in your freezer, your fridge, so you can have it come the next day when the weather temps become murderously hot and humid. Crack that cap, and you be chilling, be you white or black. Your green moon marching from outer space, for that matter, that's taking on human form. You be chilling. You be like,
and I look at the numbers.
Oh, that's good. Whew. I was sweating.
Every single day.
Sweating like a white boy, like a white boy. Sweating like a white boy, like a white boy. Sweating like a white boy. Boom, 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 boom. You be chilling, man. Got you a big fat bottle of ice cold water, and all that hot and humid weather temps for a summer season. When the weather temps get to become 90 something or 100 and something, they're gonna get up to 100 and something. White people, you better remember what I said. If any race of people person should be like trying to remember what I said, y'all should be remembering that much more, because like blacks and Hispanics and Asians, especially blacks and Hispanics, they tend to not fare so well or be used to cold weather temps compared to white people, white person, then you white people, white persons, y'all tend not to fare so well when it comes to hot weather temps compared to other races of people person. So you white people or white person that watching my broadcast at the moment, you better do what I said. When you think about what I'm like trying to tell you, first thing that should come to mind is the title of this broadcast. You know, if you're watching it, should register in your mind just that quick. You know, if you have forgotten to put some 16 or 20 ounce bottles of bottled water in your freezer for your fridge, then you better do it the next night around. Make sure you have some of such cold water, ice cold, rock hard cold water for the next following day, so you won't be pitching or you know what if you get caught out there in the street with all that hot weather temps being all hot and humid, and you be like thinking, oh, I should have did what he said. I should have put some 16 into 20 ounce bottles of bottled water in my freezer, my fridge, so I can have it for the next following day when the weather's temps become blazing hot and humid. So I could crack that cap to the bottle and cool myself off. It won't be so much as sweating like a white boy, sweating like, be like, oh my God, oh, it's sure hot out here. Where's my cold water? Oh, I forgot to put some bottled water in the freezer like that one brother told me to do on his social media website address broadcast for the most recent one. I should have put some from 16 ounce to 20 ounce bottles of bottled water in my freezer, my fridge, so I could have it the next following day. My words, won't regret. Think to do that.
Johnson drank several large
You know what I'm saying?
at a downtown bar.
Don't forget to do that now.
Who was his driver.
I'm saying my white peeps, my white folks, as well as my peeps otherwise, and folks otherwise of different other races. You know what I'm saying, family? Social media family. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I be liking to see all kinds of different races, or born and raised female person representing the opposite sex, a woman in their jogging shorts, showing their pretty legs, and their Daisy Dukes hanging out. They be looking at the front part of the jogging shorts, and looking at those fat, sweaty, meaty, juicy, hairy cats of this, puckering in them jogging shorts. Oh, make you wish I was a wolf to get back at not only Little Red Riding Hood mama, but at her grandma as well as at her. If I was a dog like that, but I ain't. Then speaking of dogs, speaking of last, you know, a little white boy saved his little white sister, who was younger than him, from getting tore up by a mean old big bad growling dog of the animal kingdom. Most recently, it was a major news story. Ah, bless his heart, he come off like a superhero. He stepped in front of his sister when the dog was attempting to get his sister. He stepped in front of his sister. When the dog would move in one direction, he moved in the same direction that the dog moved to keep the dog from getting to his sister. That was a brave little white boy. And guess what? He was no more than 6 years old. Can you imagine that? Man. And you know what he said? I mean, it was like he was old before his time. He was more mature for his age than some of these grown adult males out here acting so immature, ignorant, insane, stupid, and sick like certain neighbors from hell, or public nuisance problem neighbors, or bonehead, butthead, caveman character. But the little white boy, you know, like the Bible says, out of the mouths of babes, he was saying in more words or less. When the mean dog was trying to get to his sister, but he stepped in front of the mean dog. And he was thinking in his head, he told this to social media, he said, he thought in his head then and there, better that the dog get me than my sister, you know, protecting his sister. Ain't that something out of the mouths of babes? think his name was what was his name? Berger, something like that. Bridger. Kudos to him. You a superhero, young man. You all right in my book. You a superhero. Like I wish some of these here grown men could come to the rescue of choir boys when they be like getting raped or molested by gay pedophile Catholic priests. Cause those Jesuits or gay pedophile Catholic priests are dogs in their own right, canines of the animal kingdom, but on 2 feet in human form, scoping, stalking, and preying upon rather than to prey with their boy rape victims, or boy sexual assault victims, or boy molestation victims. Young man stepped in front of the dog to prevent the dog from attempting to get to his sister. Wow, what's with these owners letting their dogs run buck wild in the streets to attack old women and children? Man, these MFs, they ain't right. Sons of a bitch! Bastards! You pet owners, y'all ain't right, man. Y'all foul and funky. If you let your dogs rip and run through the streets, I'm talking about y'all who y'all know who y'all is or are. To let your dogs rip and run in the streets, run buck wild in the streets and attack old women and children. Shame. I suppose that mean mad dog had killed both of those children. Y'all would be paying through the nose, you pet owners. Mark my words. I mean, if you can't keep a dog on a leash, you don't buy the dog in the first place. If you're gonna let your dog rip and run through the streets and be attacking anybody, everybody, especially when it comes to old women and children of whatsoever race, whatever walks of life, that was just as bad of an incident as when I heard that a police dog attacked an elderly black female of a woman. Whereas one minute she's emptying her garbage and trash, the next minute a police dog is all over her, tearing her up, tearing her from limb to limb, biting on her and everything. She's like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to reiterate or paraphrase. I'm trying to tell it like it did how it went down. She was supposed to be screaming and trying to cover her head and any other vital parts of her body because the dog was on attack mode, biting her in her face, attempting to go for her neck and attempting to lock on her leg and everything. And the police say from there, "Oh, we're sorry, miss." After they managed to finally pull the dog off her, but she was tore up from the floor up. That dog, just like this other dog did, this 6-year-old boy that protected his sister from getting, gnawed by the dog. He had to get 90-something stitches in his face. That's bad. And then these old jive ass Hollywood, California celebrities got the nerve to get on social media to try to compliment the boy for what he did. I'm like, man, actions speak louder than words, man. You can keep all that yada 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 woo mouthing off about how the boy was a superhero. Man, let's see some money. Give the boy some money. Give his family some money to pay for his medical expenses. So for you jive ass celebrities getting on social media, complimenting the boy for his actions, this is what I think of y'all. Y'all ain't giving out some money. I mean, let me phrase it. This is what I think. That ain't cool, Y'all got more than enough money. Put some actions behind those words. Give him some money. Set up some kind of GoFund for the little boy, so his parents won't have to worry about medical expenses, getting his face all repaired or fixed up after that dog clamped his teeth, his fangs on his face, like the dog is attempting to rip half of his face off while the boy is trying to protect his sister. Cause when the dog was moving, The boy moves in the same direction as the dog to try to keep the dog from getting to his sister. The dog moves to the left, the boy moves to the left. When the dog moves to the right, the boy moves to the right. To prevent the dog from getting to his sister, you know. Like imagine his sister was behind him. Help me, brother, help me. He said, don't worry, sister. I got your back. I'm gonna let the dog get to you. Get away from that dog. Go, go. Nobody's bothering you, dog. Leave us alone. We don't want any trouble. Go on, go on. And here it is. These Hollywood, California celebrities, some faggy ass looking white boys. One of them was supposed to have played as the character Captain America in a movie pilot to propose future television show of Captain America. You were a brave boy. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just pay out some money to the family. Nobody want to hear this shit. Actions speak louder than the word. You ain't said nothing but a word. Shut the damn hell up and give his family some money. Because if I was a Hollywood, California celebrity, you know, I ain't gonna get on that. See, he gets on social media just so he can add that to his resume. Get friends benefits from complimenting the boys, you know, what you call his bravery, and yet he ain't paying any money. He ain't paying any money to help his family to you know, have a GoFund set up so they don't have to worry about any medical expenses to be paid. So this one white boy after another, they faggoty bitch ass son of a bitch looking asses. Them homoerotic faggoty looking asses. You was a brave young man. We accept you in our club. That don't mean squat. Let's see some money for his family household. Then you got these different commenters, these different people or persons on social media complimenting the movie stars or TV show actors for complimenting the boy on his bravery. That was so kind of. That wasn't kind. That wasn't worth 2 cents. If they so much appreciate what the boy did for his younger sister, then why aren't they coming out their pockets and their wallets with some big cash moolah, some money to pay to their family? Here's a check for so many hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're gonna help set up a GoFund for your family so that your family won't have to worry about any medical expenses paying for the boy's injuries. He had to have 90-something stitches in one side of his face, you know. And here these old faggoty ass bitch ass some bitch white boy, Hollywood, California celebrities, they get on social media talking about, you were a brave young man. I'm sure your parents were proud of you. Just so, you know, the different viewers can say, oh, wasn't that nice? They complimenting the boy. And then they get friends benefits behind that, you know. So that when somebody see an upcoming movie that's supposed to co-star them or upcoming TV show, then they're going to pay out money to watch that effing BS where they didn't do anything to help the family out that had his sibling son attacked by a mad dog out in the street that was attempting to get to not only the boy, but attempting to get to his sister, you know. And he said, man, they'd be like, man, it sure feel good being a Hollywood, California celebrity. I didn't have to pay not one dime, nickel, not one, a plug nickel, not one red cent. Got all this here. Free publicity, all this free prestige to add to my resume, and I get all this free money. All these fools out here paying to see my movies and TV shows after I compliment the boy, the young man, for having protected his younger sister from a mad dog. See, they full of man, they full of effing BS. I'm like, man, you ain't said nothing but a word. See, because if I was a Hollywood, forgive me for cussing and swearing, but they just make me so damn mad when certain Hollywood, California celebrities do that effing BS. I didn't hear any one of them talking about, you know, funding the boys, you know, recovery for plastic surgery, repair, and so forth. Funding the medical surgery process to fix his face, you know. all that just on social media, you know, getting so many fans to compliment them on their supposed or so-called loving, caring, verbal sentiments for the young man that had protected his sister from being attacked in a physical way by a mean, mad dog. You were so brave. And they got their money still in their pockets and wallet, talking FBS. You were so brave. They mad well just pulled out the money, a big ass chunk of money, big ass bill fold of money out of their wallet, and be still talking FBS, but not giving anything to the boy's family, counting hundreds of thousands and so forth. You were so brave to have protect your sister from that mean bad dog. Oh, don't look at my money so much. I just want to make sure I got enough on hand so that for living expenses or whatever else that come by on short notice, whether I got more than this in the bank. You just focus your attention on what I'm saying about you have protected your younger sister against that mean bad stray dog out the street. Because you ain't getting none of this, not even $1. Not even a fourth of a dollar, and we pulling out hundreds of thousands of dollars, counting it while they compliment the boy on his bravery for protecting his younger sister. You were so brave. Let me see now. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10 grand, 100 grand, $250,000, $500,000. You were so brave, young man. Yeah, Butler, come here and take this money off of me. That's from my hand, put it back into the safe deposit box in my mansion. You know, you better not take any of it, otherwise I'm firing you. Well, I fired some others before then. Fire you. Now, where was I at? Oh, yes, young man. You were so brave to protect your sister. Well, that's all I got to say for now, because I got to see my reservations ready. For me and my boo, we supposed to go to this fancy restaurant and eat out. And we going to eat good. Ain't donating nothing to any charities, very few charities, if any. And all that crap you hear about Jimmy Kimmel Live, different celebrities donate to his charity. They be getting some of that money back. I believe. I wouldn't doubt it. They for donating so little. I don't see none of them talking about setting up a fundraiser for that little boy that protected his sister. So for you two white boys that want to be like complimenting the boy on his bravery for protecting his sister, I'm like, man, I'm like, man, get out of here with that. Take a hike, cause that shit stank. I mean, that effing hypocritical ass BS that y'all got coming out them holes in your mug, that yada 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 rule ain't worth 2 cents. Man, you ain't saying nothing but a word. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Go on, take a hike. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Yeah, they got them on YouTube, you know, talking a bunch of effing BS, other social medias, talking the same old yin yang, yada yada yada. He was so brave. Have a big old, imagine having big old wad of cash money in their hand, peel off leaves, so much money they could support a whole soup kitchen or rescue mission shelter, not only for a week, but for a month, or for a year. Yet they ain't giving out any money to finance to sponsor that boy's recovery, his medical surgery that is needed on his face, you know, after having been attacked by that vicious mean dog after he had protected his sister. Hey, they get any of that money. Oh, you were so brave. They might well just been counting money, right? While they was talking to him. Let me see. Hold that thought, young man. Before I lose count of my money, hold that thought. Last I counted was 100 grand. Let me see. Okay, that makes 200 grand. That makes 300 grand. Okay, I got close to about $500,000 right here. Gotta put this up somewhere. Yeah, young man. Put a big old billfold brands of, you know, like stuff you put in a small book bag or in a small attaché briefcase. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of this right here on my purse. Put the rest of this here book bag or this attaché briefcase. Now, where was I at, young man? Oh, you were so brave. Women. Where did the dollar come from? Should I? Nah, I'm keeping it for myself. Where was I at, young man? You were so brave. Y'all know what I'm saying? Famo. Man, I hate it when Hollywood, California celebrities get on there and be pulling that FBI. But getting back to some of such up before I close out, y'all. Okay, but anyway, though, one of the original topics, one of the very first ones I was speaking upon was how the weather temps is going to be hot as damn hell tomorrow. It's going to get up into the 90s and 100s. Be pushing 100, a little over 100 at that at time for the next few days. So everybody, chill, baby, chill. You know, stay away from that gin and juice. Get you some H2O. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't pay to be like, you know, drinking from the old brewski to high stops of beer, otherwise to hard liquor, or worse yet, smoking a drug substance and hot weather temps in the summertime and cold weather temps in the wintertime. You better believe it. Then I'm going to leave you all with this shit. And so I say, you don't have to force myself to say this here. If don't come naturally for me to do so. And that is, if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I would hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running warm in your veins by recognizing and realizing what he himself had done or did upon the cross of Calvary on the hill of Golgotha, suffering at the hands of some sort of Roman soldiers up by the orders of their religious superiors, then of Pharisees and of Sadducees, but then nevertheless, whereas he himself had given his life upon the cross of Calvary to become that perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. But if any of us being of whatsoever race, you know, whatever walks of life, fashion, society, lifestyle preferences, being of the old, young, like of both two sexual genders, male and female representing the global community within this post now one era, new millennial, apocalyptic day and age, where the noonday clock is now at a few minutes to midnight compared on how formerly previous prior to then. It was a quarter midnight for these viability for that time would have professed some of such faith in him. There we would come to be blessed in one regard or another, in more ways than one. First and foremost, with his salvation being of which is the only means by which any of us can or could possibly hope to enter into the kingdom of heaven, to be considered as citizens thereof. And second of all, with that of his deliverance. But first, you have got to get his salvation before you can or could possibly become or be blessed in any regard. Otherwise, you have nothing coming so far as blessings is concerned. And if you should leave this world without the blood sacrifice of our Lord and Savior Christ, Messiah, deliver upon and within your soul, then your final destination will be the lake of fire, damn hell. Without the blood sacrifice of our Lord and Savior, making you a citizen of the kingdom of heaven. And from there, you will hear the devil and the demons saying, "Oh, look like we got another one for ourselves." You know what I'm saying? And be like gnawing and clawing on you, like that mean mad dog had attempted to chew up those two young innocent children. You know, but then out of the mouths of babes, the little boy like saying, "Better me than my little sister." You know, what person do you know who would sacrifice so much to save fellow humans? Nobody can save fellow humans like our Lord and Savior Christ, the Messiah, the deliverer. You know what I'm saying? So choose life, not death. Accept Christ as your personal Lord and Savior while you still have time, so that you could be one of some such others across that great divide that separates heaven from hell, to be beyond the pearly gates among the saints of the fellowship of like-minded believers in God as a Christian, aka Protestant, in the presence of God and his angels. Because if you could, not that you should, but that's just a figure of speech when I say should. What I mean to say, if anything, if you could possibly cross on over without his blood sacrifice, you are in for a rude awakening. Because you got to accept Christ as your personal Lord and Savior while you're still here. You can't wait till you get on to the other side, decide you want to become a believer in God. I mean, trust me when I say there are really no unbelievers, non-believers in damn hell. You know I may catch a lot of flack for that, and some of y'all would say, "Aren't you contradicting yourself?" compared to how others would agree with me, but they really aren't. And because once any unsaved, unbelievers, and non-believers go to damn hell, they automatically immediately become believers in God. But the difference between them as believers in God, or those persons of humans who have professed faith in Christ and become believers in God only after they left the world, compared to we who would think to profess faith in Him, before we were to leave this world, is they are in hell. We have a right to the kingdom of heaven. They don't, unless they would have become some of those unsaved, unbelievers who would have become subject to experiencing one of those beyond and back experiences through the good grace of God, then be able to come back into the world to reverse that decision that they would have made to reject so great a salvation. Then and only then could they be considered among citizens of the kingdom of heaven. Otherwise, the majority of people or persons who go to damn hell are there to stay, baby. You better believe it. All right, so let's just wrap this up, y'all. John 3:16. You know what I'm saying? God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Well, choose life, y'all. Choose life, not death. Except, I say, except Christ as your own personal Lord and Savior. Wow, you still have time to possibly, I'm talking about, do so.
Secretary of State facilities are now open until July 31st. Only new drivers with expired licenses and IDs will be served. Vehicle users can also be reviewed. There's no need to rush in. All expiration dates have been extended, and the Real ID deadline is now October 2021. Safety measures, including social distancing, are in place, so please be patient. Avoid lines by renewing online or by phone. For more information, visit cyberdriveillinois.com.
Choose life, not death. Accept Christ as your own personal Lord and Savior while you still have time to do so. And then, because it would be a done deal if you leave this world out. So I leave that with you all, man. You all take care and be safe, be blessed, not stressed. Peace and love, doing happiness. And I'll let you all later if and when. It all depends. So I hope that you all have gotten at least some out of what I was saying. Peace.